Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of most ages, we are an uncensored comedy podcast covering a wide variety of movies and film.
I'm Ace.
And I'm Khan. We are
Movies for the people. Alright, guys, so this week, we're going to be switching some shit up.
What are we switching up there, Ace?
You don't know?
I don't. This is a surprise to me, even.
So what we're going to be doing this week is, instead of just doing one long review, we're going to kind of have some segments in this episode. First off, we're going to give you a non-spoiler review of the movie Book Club. Then, we're going to get into some trailer talk, baby.
Trailer talk.
After that, we'll give you a nice little review of the movie Solo, which will also be spoiler-free.
What else do you want to talk about, Ace?
Some news.
Ooh. Can we talk about the Morgan Freeman thing?
We can definitely talk about the Morgan Freeman thing.
That fucking shit bothers me.
We'll get into the whole Me Too movement.
Okay, we're going to get into that.
So
What else do you got? I heard you got a little something special for us at the end.
At the end?
Yeah.
We got some spoiler talk with Solo. We can talk about all the dirty details of this movie. Let's get into this first fucking movie.
Book Club.
Book Club.
What'd you think of Book Club?
I thought it was a very good performance.
It was a good performance, but when you have like 1,700 years worth of acting experience amongst, 8 people?
I feel like everybody in that movie is kind of legendary.
They are.
Even, what is it, Alicia Silverstone?
Yeah, Alicia Silverstone was in there. I mean, she did great as Batgirl. Anyway, I mean, we had Diane Keaton.
We did have Diane Keaton.
She was good. She was funny.
She was good. I enjoyed her. I enjoyed all of them, actually. I think the comedy in the whole movie was pretty good. Some of it was, not that funny to me because I'm a 23-year-old man and not a
middle-aged dude.
Yeah. I wouldn't even say middle-aged. They're not middle-aged.
Well, they're ancient.
They're reaching the end. I don't know what you call that. They're not like hello old, but they're not middle-aged.
They're just old.
Yeah. What'd you think?
I enjoyed the movie. It was good. Some of the scenes that I saw in the trailers, I found to be funnier in the trailers, like the scene where he got pulled over, the Viagra and the beer scene.
Yeah.
It just kind of lacked a little bit for me in the actual movie.
I think so too.
I don't know if it was just because it was an extended scene than what you got in the trailer. The snip in the trailer was great.
Hilarious.
I died every time I watched
it. Main reason I went to go see the movie because it was just really funny. I thought the whole movie was going to be filled with stuff like that.
Right. You wanted to go see a boner scene.
Of course.
Speaking of boner scenes, the other funny part in the movie was when he, I don't want to spoil it, but when he slammed his boner in the wall. That was funny. He turned around and just poof.
It was pretty funny.
Enough of the spoiler shit. I'm sorry.
It was good. That scene is probably one of the funniest parts of the movie.
It really was. This was more of like a take your girl to a movie or guy, whichever your preference is.
I don't know about that.
I
feel like it's a take your wife of 50 years type of movie.
Yeah, it's definitely a romantic comedy type thing, not just a straight up comedy.
Yeah.
But overall, it was really good, though. I enjoyed it. I really did.
Yeah, everybody in this movie is a legend.
Diane Keaton, Jane Fonda, Candice Bergen, Mary Steenburgen, Andy Garcia, Craig T. Nelson, Don Johnson, Richard Dreyfuss.
Everyone.
I mean, that's a lineup right there. That is a lineup of people and talent.
That's more talent than Infinity War.
I wouldn't go that far. I would definitely say it's definitely got more talent than Breaking In.
I would say more talent than Infinity War. Everyone in Infinity War is not the greatest actor, but Marvel hits on their peaks. These are all great actors.
They are, yeah. All right, enough of the Marvel talk. We're going to limit the Marvel talk this week.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? Would you buy this movie? Would you rent it? Would you recommend everyone to go see it?
I would definitely recommend that everybody should go see this movie. it was good. It was enjoyable. It's a lighthearted movie, a nice happy ending, something we didn't get in some of the other movies that we probably should have had a happy ending in, like Breaking In. The movie just terrible.
Horrible.
Terrible. But no, seriously, I would definitely once it's out on video, rent it for sure. Um, it's definitely worth a watch. There's no doubt about it. I did not feel like I was cheated out of my money, even having Movie Pass.
Movie Pass.
Movie Pass.
Pay us, motherfuckers.
We love you.
You did kind of hurt me at Solo, though. I will tell you that. My app was not working. I had to pay $10. What did I pay you guys $10 for?
For 1 month of uninterrupted issue-free service.
And I'm having issues.
My app has been a little goofy the last couple of movies, too. It's closed out on me. It did it again to me today, where it wouldn't process my picture. So I sent them a feedback dealy bobber. Hopefully I don't lose my service, because that would suck. What do you think of book club as a whole, as far as like the entire picture of it, as well as, I mean, is it something that you would add to your collection sometime down the road, or would you Netflix it, Vudu it, rent it, whatever?
As far as going and seeing it, if you're over the age of 35, I would say go see it. I think you'll have a fun time. If you're younger than that, don't go see it. You probably won't enjoy it. Unless you're like a big movie buff and you want to see all these amazing actors, do great, then you can go enjoy it. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. And when it's out, I would say Netflix it.
All right, Netflix it. That's not a bad way to go, though.
I don't think you should buy it.
No, I don't either. I mean, I would definitely say rent it.
Yeah.
Rent
it or Netflix it.
Rent it or Netflix it. You can't go wrong either way. I mean, technically with Netflix, you are almost kind of renting it in a way. So
pretty much, they're getting their money.
They're getting their money.
All right.
They are getting their money.
And now, boys and girls, it's time for trailer talk.
Trailer talk.
Trailer talk, motherfucker.
Trailer talk, motherfucker.
All right. The first trailer we're going to be talking about, Christopher Robin.
Oh, yeah. Christopher motherfucking Robin.
What'd you think of this trailer?
I loved it, dude. When he's sitting on the bench and he's all just like distraught over everything he's got to go do for his job, and Pooh comes up behind him, it was like, boom. There is Pooh's voice, unchanged from all those years ago when I was a child watching Winnie the Pooh.
It's really good. I'm excited.
I'm excited for the movie.
Fun fact about me, my first birthday was Winnie the Pooh birthday.
Really?
Actually, I think for my first Halloween, I was Winnie the Pooh. My mom loved Winnie the Pooh.
Nice.
Fun fact about me, motherfuckers.
Nice. I like it.
I also enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I love the whole gang, and they sound perfect. It looks fun. It's got goddamn Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Right. You can't go wrong, man. Ewan
McGregor
McGregor is fucking fantastic.
I feel like this is going to be kind of like a modern day Hook.
I loved Hook.
Who didn't love Hook?
I loved Hook, man. That movie was fantastic.
Amazing. It was a great movie.
Don't make fun of me for loving Hook.
No, I won't. I love Hook.
Okay. Rufio.
But yeah, I think it's going to be a great movie. It's going to be fun. It's going to be something adults and kids can enjoy because everyone loves Winnie the Pooh.
Absolutely. And if you don't like Winnie the Pooh, you know what? You kind of suck.
You do suck.
A lot.
You can go fucking die.
I wouldn't go that far, but you could definitely fuck off.
All right, let's get into trailer number 2.
Incredibles 2? Is that where you're going? Did I make that connection correctly?
I wasn't going anywhere, but you made it. There you go.
I love it. I love it. I am so excited for Incredibles 2, man.
Me too.
So fucking excited. I've been waiting, I don't even know, like 10, 12, 13, however many years for a sequel to, one of the best family-oriented superhero movies.
Yeah. One of Pixar's best.
And Pixar shit's gold.
Yeah.
And Gabrielle Union will eat it.
Oh my god.
I had to go there.
I'm excited for it. I don't want any kids there because, in the words of Bane, they've merely adopted this. We were born in it, shaped by it.
Molded by it.
Was it molded?
I don't know. But I loved that line, though.
It was great.
It was so powerful when he did it. It just kind of lacked when you did it.
God, I'm a bitch. But yeah, I'm excited. The trailers look hilarious. I think the movie, they said it's going to pick up right where the other one left off. They're going to definitely kill, what was the dude's name? The minor 49er. I don't know.
I don't remember.
But I think they're going to
movie 1,000 times.
I think they're going to kill him like right off the bat, and then not kill him. Beat him because this is a children's movie.
Yeah, you can't kill people in a kid's movie like that, man.
Have you ever seen Big Hero 6?
Yes, I have.
And they killed that motherfucker.
That's true.
And then they had the main guy going through the depression. It was that was a great movie. Do you think that's better than Incredibles?
God damn it.
Here we go, bringing Marvel back in.
God damn it. No, I was just going to say that too. Yes, I do think it's better than that because of the Stanley cameo.
Big Hero 6, you think that's better?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're fighting words, I know, because Incredibles is just amazing.
It is. It's got Samuel L. Jackson.
Sammy.
And some woman doing the voice of his wife.
Right?
Do you think we'll see his wife in this one?
I don't know, man. All we ever got was the voice before. Now you get the trailers, it's the same thing, voice.
I don't know. But I'm excited.
I'm very excited. I really I want to go to it opening night like we've been going. And I just pray that there's no parents that suck at life and take their kids to a 9 o'clock fucking showing.
Yeah.
Do not fucking ruin my Incredibles 2 experience. Do not fucking ruin it.
We don't want to hit a kid, but we will if we have to.
But I will. Actually, I won't hit the kid. I will hit you for bringing your fucking kid.
He'll hit you, I'll hit the kid.
Because I ain't afraid to hit you.
We'll jump a family.
I'll jump a family. I'll smack your ass. With your husband's hand or whoever. I don't even care. Fuck you. Don't ruin my movie.
Here's the thing. You can bring kids, but just no little kids. Like, I feel like you should only bring 9 and above. Because a 9-year-old knows to go in there, sit the fuck down,
shut the fuck up,
and watch the damn movie.
And watch the motherfucking movie and enjoy the shit out of it.
If you bring a 3 or 4-year-old to the movie theater, we're fighting.
It will be fists being thrown. There's no holding back. I don't even care.
You want the whole theater to jump you? Don't do it.
Don't do it. Do not do it. Do not fucking do it. That's your spoiler warning. I'm not bringing my fucking kid to opening night. Neither should you.
Well, I think we got a little dark there on the kids movie.
We did. We did. Sorry. Not sorry. So, since we went dark, talking about killing and all that jazz, let's talk about my pick for the week, Equalizer 2 from Antoine Fuqua with my boy Denzel Washington.
I think it looked good. I still haven't seen the first one.
God damn it, man. You have got to watch the first one.
I feel like this whole podcast is just me saying movies I haven't seen. And you saying, God damn it, you have to go see it.
It's true. I mean, if you've got time for slippery dildo shooting out of a tranny, you've got time for the Equalizer.
As soon as I saw it, I turned it off. I promise. Mom, if you're listening, I turned it off.
Equalizer 2, it's kind of got a couple of different vibes I picked up off of it. I feel like it's got a little bit of Taken in there, and a little bit of John Wick.
Yeah, it looks really fun.
And since I loved the fucking Taken trilogy, and I'm gonna love the John Wick trilogy, I have no problems with feeling those vibes from Equalizer 2.
I agree. I'm just loving that, like, these action movies are coming back. Like, there was a long point where it was just superhero movies, comedies, and then chick flicks.
Like Book Club.
Book Club's not a chick flick.
Kind of is if you're old.
True. True.
It's 4 old women reading Christian Grey.
Yeah, that's a chick flick. Oh, man. We were 2 grown men sitting in there.
At least there was a space between us, though. It wasn't like we were there together.
Yeah, we didn't want our elbows to bump.
Yeah.
Well, we were enjoying those beautiful old women.
Mary Steenburgen still has it, though.
Oh, she does. She's, like, really hot.
For her age, she's got it going on.
And that concludes Trailer Talk. All right, everybody. It's time to get into Solo.
What'd you think? Give me your honest thoughts.
Honestly, that was really loud.
I want the honest opinion.
Honestly. I think it was great. Okay, that just shot out of my mouth.
I think you're overselling it.
I am. Honestly, I think it was a pretty good movie. It was fun. Me personally, I've always thought this whenever I'm going to a Star Wars movie. They're not great movies. None of them.
Really?
None of them have amazing acting, amazing writing. One is a really good movie, and that's, of course,
Rogue One.
Okay, Rogue One, I didn't go see in theaters. I just rented it. And I regretted it. And I'm never going to not go see a Star Wars movie in theaters now. It was amazing, Rogue One. This one, it was good. The rest of the Star Wars movies, good. That's just how I feel. I think they're just iconic because of the timing that they were put in. And there's nothing really like them. I love the universe. I don't really think the movies are amazing. It's just my opinion. This one, good. It fits in with the rest of the Star Wars movies.
Well, thank you for that honesty.
I had to be honest. You told me 12
You
times
suck.
to be honest. I suck?
I did tell you 12 times to be honest. And we got your honest opinion, and it sucked.
Prove me wrong.
Okay. Let's see. Episode 1 was fun.
Episode 1? Like, the prequel one?
Yeah, episode 1.
It was okay.
It was fun.
The pod race was fun. They have, like I said, they're good movies. I don't think they're amazing. Like, they're
Episode
not
2
great.
was okay.
Episode 2 was the worst Star Wars.
Episode 3 was the worst Star Wars.
Episode 3, I like Episode 3. Because at least they both have horrible Hayden Christensen acting.
Oh, Hayden Christensen sucked back then.
He did. He sucked dick. Maybe literally.
Maybe literally. If we could have gotten the Hayden Christensen from Takers in that acting in Star Wars, I think it'd have maybe been better.
Who do you think could have been a better Anakin at that time, being around that same age?
Shit.
Because when did those come out? 2003?
Yeah, something like that.
You think we could have had Leo?
I think those movies were beneath Leo even then.
But can you imagine Ian McGregor and Leo as a dynamic duo out there fighting the Sith? Oh!
That would have been awesome. Episode 4 was fantastic. Episode 5 was fantastic. Episode 6 was fantastic. Episode 7 was... It was really good. Episode 8... there was some issues with it. Rogue One... Let me finish before you hate me. Rogue One, in my opinion, was the best Star Wars movie out of all of them.
Agreed.
Hands down. It had everything. It was just a very well done movie all the way through. And that's why, for me personally, Solo was kind of a letdown. Had I had Solo before Rogue One, I'm fairly certain my opinion would be different. But because Rogue One was so damn good, that set the bar so damn high,
it did.
It fell short with Solo. I loved Han and Chewie. I loved a lot of the characters. You know, twist right there at the end. No, seriously though.
Titty twist.
I mean, it was good. It wasn't great. I wasn't bored by any stretch of the imagination, but I just felt that it could have been so much more than it was.
And that's kind of how I feel with every Star Wars movie. Like, the main storyline. I think 4, for the time it came out, great movie.
Right. I can give you that.
Then it hits you back with an even better movie, which doesn't usually happen.
No.
And then I feel like the episode 6 is just kind of, it's good.
Well,
they complete their mission, and then everyone celebrates. It was fun.
Right.
And then episode 1, again, here's one thing about all the Star Wars movies. Whenever I see any of them, I always leave like, this was fun. I enjoyed this. Even with episode 8 and 7, I feel like there's always that initial, like, because it's such a great universe, you just enjoy being in that universe for that little bit of time. And I had the same thing happen with this Solo movie. I loved being in that universe. Yeah, I think once you go to the internet and they start picking everything apart, then you realize, okay. And then you give it a little time to think about it, and you're like, it's okay.
And I get some of the shit that they're saying about it. I do. But my biggest thing that kind of, you know, maybe some of the writing was a little lackluster. But the biggest thing for me, like I said earlier, is if we would have had Solo before we had Rogue One, I really honestly believe that I would have enjoyed Solo so much more than I did. And I still enjoyed the movie. I mean, I'll definitely own it when it comes out, like I own every other Star Wars movie, but it was a little lacking for me.
Agreed.
But still really good at the same time, which makes zero sense, but go see it, man. Go see the movie.
Go see Solo in theaters. They need the money.
They need the money, and if we don't support this movie, even as good as it wasn't as phenomenal as they were expecting at $300 and some million opening weekend, which is dumb. But we may not get some more standalone movies like Boba Fett or Lando.
And did you see who they have directing the Boba Fett movie?
No.
I don't know his name, but it's the guy who directed Logan.
Oh, James Mangold.
There we go.
Back to Marvel we go again.
That was just so I could tell you who was directing it. They're the biggest movies out right now. You can't not mention them when you're talking about movies. But I'm excited for Lando. I'm excited for Boba Fett. My cousin called me the other day and he was telling me he saw this post. And it was like, this is how I think the Boba Fett movie is going to open up. It's a slow pan across the desert. You see the pit that Boba Fett fell into and died in. And then you see a hand pop up. And then he crawls out, takes off his helmet, and he just says, "What a day." And then the Boba Fett just goes across to the title screen.
I like it.
I'm like, I just feel like that'd be a super corny way. What I want to see with Boba Fett, I want it to start out directly from episode 2. Him walking with his dead father's head in his hands.
That'd be a good time to pick up too.
And then you just see that whole story.
Yeah.
Because I think Boba Fett died. I don't think he crawled out.
Did we ever get to see though?
I mean, he fell in there. Maybe he's just living his life down there.
He could be. He could be living it up, man. Living La Vida Loca. Who knows?
But yeah, so we're getting Lando and we're getting Django. Or not Django.
Django.
Django Fett. We're getting Lando. We're getting Boba Fett. Talking about Django Unchained.
Don't even think. You're cutting that shit out.
All right. So we're kind of cutting in here to the next topic, which is movie news.
Movie news.
In which we talk about news relating
to Hollywood.
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 Hollywood. Hollywood.
And we kind of already covered 2 of the biggest topics that just got released, which was
Morgan Freeman.
All right, yeah, we're gonna get into Morgan Freeman. We talked about the Boba Fett and the Lando.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
And it's time to talk about the man, the myth,
Morgan Freeman,
the rapist.
I hope that it's not true.
Yeah, I'm not putting that title on him. With this whole Me Too thing, it's really tough.
I mean, I get, Bill Cosby and wanting to crucify that motherfucker. He was found to be guilty of a lot of dirty shit. And I get, let's crucify the motherfucker.
After they're guilty, yeah. Crucify them.
Let's bury him, 15 feet under cement. Who cares? Let's, rid the fucker of the...
Like Harvey Weinstein. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck them all.
Harvey Weinstein. I saw that he was turning himself in this last Friday, and it's just like, let's just shoot the fucker on sight and be done with it.
Yeah.
There's so many people that have come forward with him. He really sounds like a genuine fuck of a human being. And I don't like it.
He looks like a genuine fuck of a human being.
He really does look like a genuine fuck of a human being.
But you know who another big name is that is dealing with all this?
Can I throw one thing out there before you jump into that?
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein should have been in Deadpool 2, and he could have been one of the guys that Cable and Deadpool were shooting. I just want to throw that out there.
It's actually great you mentioned Deadpool 2, because in Deadpool 3, TJ Miller will not be in it.
Really? Why?
Because he got, a girl came forward, said that he raped her years ago, and TJ Miller and his wife have said they've dealt with this woman before. She was an old friend or something like that, and she keeps going after him and trying to mess them up. Or maybe she was an ex of his, something like that, but she keeps harassing them. And so they were like, yeah, we can't deal with that on our set, so he won't be in it. So Weasel will be out of it.
I hope they at least give Weasel an honorable death.
I don't even know if they're going to even just... I think they might just not even throw him in there.
Decapitation or something like that. Just saying. I had the idea of a perfect way to do that. Maybe it's not perfect, but it's definitely a good way for Weasel to go out.
I just really think that before we start firing people and judging them and throwing all these titles on people, we need to have it go to court, see how it all goes down in court before we put all that on everybody. We're getting serious.
We are getting serious on movies for the people.
But here's some wise words from Ace and Khan. Don't sexually assault women, and don't be a goddamn racist. Don't be a god. I meant to say racist. Well, don't be a racist either. Here's some wise words from Ace and Khan. Don't sexually assault women, and don't be a rapist. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is enough for our movie news. I think it's time for us to get down to business with these spoilers. So, spoilers! If you have not seen Solo,
pause your shit and come back to us after you've seen Solo.
Because we're going to talk about all the good shit.
And the bad shit.
And the bad shit.
And the in-between shit.
Let's talk about his crew. What'd you think of Woody Harrelson?
I liked Woody Harrelson. For me, Woody Harrelson is one of those guys that, as the older he gets, the better he actually gets in his performances. I don't know if that kind of, for me, started with Zombieland a few years back, or if something else really, just kind of got him, going. But he's just kind of been better and better every year.
Agreed.
And I liked him.
He was great in Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. Yes, he was.
In the last one.
Yeah.
He's been killing it. He was
really
great in the Hunger Games movies. I think he's taking what he learns in each movie and adapting. And I think he was kind of the Han Solo of this movie. I mean, he taught Han Solo everything in this one.
He was Han's Obi-Wan. Less wise or more wise?
Probably more. I mean, more street smart, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it, though. He did good. He really was. He was fun. He brought a certain energy to the movie and kind of helped mold Han into the Han that we ultimately get down the road.
Agreed. I loved when they killed him off. Like, the way he did it when he was about to say, one last lesson for you. I knew he was going to say, always shoot first.
Yeah. And he fucking popped him. Han popped him right in the fucking chest.
Amazing.
I loved it. It was great. It was a good fucking way to end his character. There's no question about it. His chapter in Han's life is over. He has taught him everything he possibly can.
He did. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
What did you think of Han's girlfriend, Emilia Clarke?
I liked her. I liked the little twist at the end more than anything. I really want to know more about her character.
I do too.
So I really hope that the Han and Chewie story progresses and we maybe get like a, Solo 2 or something.
Or
an Obi-Wan movie would be bomb.
Or Ben.
Ben. I like it.
Just has a nice ring to it. Old Ben.
Old Ben.
Oh.
Old Ben.
But yeah, I enjoyed her. My favorite scene probably with her was when they were on Kessel and they were shooting and they got into that fight and she just runs out throwing fucking grenades, going crazy. The shit was funny.
It was good. It was funny. I like the droids too in that section of the movie.
Yeah. What do you think of the droid? I don't remember her damn name.
I don't fucking remember her name either. Shame on me.
Lando's droid.
I liked her. I hate to say it, but I feel like when you stack her up against some of the other droids from the movies, she just falls short. I
think so too. I just feel like if she would have had funnier lines, Like, I get she was the whole, like, supposed to be, like, women empowerment, but droids. I like that he took that spin on it, but I just feel like her jokes weren't solid enough. She had a couple good ones.
She did have a couple of good ones. And overall, I mean, she wasn't a bad droid by any means, but you have R2 and C-3PO, right?
Yeah.
Which we got a large sample size of throughout the years.
It's kind of their story, the whole Star Wars story.
Right. So obviously you got that. You get BB-8 in Episode 7.
Instantly loved him.
K2 from Rogue One.
Great.
Alan Tudyk killed it, man.
Yeah, he was amazing. See, I enjoyed him the whole time. And it's L3. That was her name.
L3, there you go.
She's kind of annoyed me.
I mean, she was good. I didn't find her annoying, but when you stack her up against the likes of R2, BB-8, C-3PO, K2, she's below that line. I mean, she's way down the line. It's sad, which kind of falls on par with the rest of the movie being a little short, lackluster.
Agreed. I feel like if they would have given her more than just her complaining about droid rights the whole time, and maybe gave her character a little bit more depth. Like, I think they tried to start it when they told her about when she was talking about her whole love with Lando and all
right.
That. But it was lackluster, and then she died, and I didn't really feel anything.
No, I completely agree with you. I didn't feel anything for her. And I mean,
even when her body ripped in half.
I mean, it's a droid. You're not really supposed to feel for her. I get it, but
let me tell you this: if R2 or BB-8 was like murdered, I would feel for them.
I would cry, man. I would get up out of the theater and walk out there pissed off because they just killed off R2 or BB-8.
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't handle it. There's no fucking way I could handle that. There's just no way. But even K2 in Rogue One, I mean, everyone died. Everyone died, you know.
Spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen Rogue One by now, fuck you. You're missing out.
And the talk of the town, a man is getting his own movie, Lando. Thoughts?
Man, I'm not on the Donald Glover train like you are, but I mean, I'm definitely on board with him in general. I really am. There's so much that we talked about it a little bit outside the theater that night, but the man is on top of the world right now.
He is.
I mean, anything that he wants to do, short of being Miles Morales in a live action movie,
he could do it. I'm telling you, the world would pretend he's a 13-year-old boy.
We would. I mean, it's all at his fingertips right now. There is nothing in this world that man could not do if he wanted to. And I called it that night, and I'll say it again. He is on pace to be that draw like Robert Downey Jr. and making maybe 50 mil a movie, who knows. But him as Lando, I really feel like he did the character justice.
I agree.
I really do. I feel like he did that good of a job with it, that he did that character justice.
That's one thing I like about these little movies they're doing. They're kind of exploring, like, people. That's one thing I never got about, like, really hardcore Star Wars fans. I guess if you read the books, you would understand. But, like,
right.
Just from the movies, Boba Fett, I think, has, like, one line, but everyone loves him. Like, he's not in the movie that much.
He's really not in the movie much at all.
He fights once and gets his ass kicked and dies.
But he's such a cool character, though.
What was so cool about him? He didn't talk and had a helmet on?
I don't know that he really... I mean, a space bounty hunter, man. It's kind of a cool concept for a movie. I get it, but...
That is pretty cool.
Lando's the one that I've always been intrigued with the most, though. you get that small bit of him in the original trilogy. A small bit. And there's that disliking that him and Han have. And I really want to see more of that background story.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a decent sample size of it in Solo, but I really want to see Han and Chewie show up in the Lando movie.
I agree.
And give us more of why those two don't see eye to eye.
I want to see it too. I'm excited. I kind of like that we're exploring these characters a little bit more.
I think it's much needed. I really do. I think it's much needed.
Flesh them out a little bit.
Yeah.
So, the biggest spoiler probably of this movie, Darth fucking Maul.
Ray Park, Darth Maul, showing up at the end with Han's girl. Wow.
I wasn't expecting it.
I did not see it coming.
I don't think anyone did.
I mean, they alluded to it numerous times throughout the movie that there's more to her story. There's more to her story.
Yeah.
I mean, Woody's character mentioned it countless times. You don't know her as well as you think you do. There's more to her. There's more to her. You don't know what
what you're
whatever.
getting into.
Yeah. Like when she killed off Dryden and she made it look like she was doing it to protect Han.
Yeah.
It was really just because she had a darker reasoning behind it.
She has a plan. Khaleesi, what are you doing?
I mean, oh my God, I really hope that with these movies, like with Lando, hopefully we get more of Darth Maul in there too.
I just really want to see a rematch. I want Obi-Wan and Darth Maul to fight again.
I just want to see Darth Maul fighting, period.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as the movies went, I mean, his performance in there was fucking limited.
And I want to know where he's been. What's he been up to? Who gave him those legs?
Right?
Who's his master now?
I want to know more about him. What was his earlier story all about? And tying it into Solo, hopefully tying it into Lando. I think it'll be awesome, man. Just go see Solo, people. Come on, support the cause.
Go see it. It's honestly a good movie. It's not great.
It's not great by any means.
But it's fun. You'll have a great time when you see it.
It's a really good Star Wars movie, but it's just not. When you're talking about a Star Wars story, Rogue One set the bar so fucking high. It really did. That it's almost unattainable for a movie to follow in suit. So yeah, go fucking see the movie, people. Come on, please. We want to see Lando.
I want Lando. I want Boba Fett.
You want Lando. Your words, not mine.
When were these my words?
You just said you want Lando. You want to wrap yourself in a Lando cape.
You watch your damn mouth. With your Deadpool Mr. Potato Head and your Deadpool tin and Deadpool book sitting right here in front of me. And you say I love Lando.
I love Deadpool. I ain't afraid to say it. I'm not going to hide behind it.
You want to fuck Deadpool.
If there was a Deadpool blow-up doll, I may or may not buy it.
For research purposes?
Strictly research purposes only.
Oh, man.
I mean, I'd probably set him up on my couch and just hang out and play video games with him. You know, put a controller in his hand and be like, yo, I'm playing
Would you
Madden
put the, you get like an old school Pac-Man and put it inside and then put
some Atari shit.
Yeah, put the joystick right in his dick so that you can move it around.
That's fucked up. I thought you were going a different direction. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I like your style, but that's fucked up.
I go in depth when I roast a motherfucker.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right. I think that's it for this week of Movies for the People.
I think that is it. We've covered a lot of stuff tonight.
And then there's a couple things we want to tell you guys. First of all, we have a question.
I have got a question for the people. And I encourage you two ways to throw in some input on this. I want to know who your guys' top 5 directors of all time would be. Your personal favorite top 5.
Make sure to like our page on Facebook, Movies for the People. Follow us on Instagram at Movies for the People. And follow us on Twitter at Movies for People. And that's the number 4, not the word. Bitch.
Word.
And just give us your list on there. We're going to choose our favorite person, give them a shout out next week's episode. Yeah, we're on iTunes and we're on Spotify now. So make sure to follow, give us a rating, give us a review, and tell your friends about us. Share us on your Facebooks, and your Twitters, and your Instagrams. Share us everywhere, because we're for the fucking people.
Movies for the people.
That's all.
A lot of good shit coming for us here. Got some people that we can name drop next episode. Shout outs.
Yeah, I'm ready to shout some motherfuckers out.
Shout it.
And we better get some damn list, because I ain't trying to make up no names.
I'll make up names. I'm good at that.
That'll be kind of fun, actually.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Give us some people to actually talk about. Get a real shout out.
Yeah, check us out. Find us on the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram. Shout it out. Name drop us.
Even on YouTube. We're on YouTube at Movies for the People. So you can comment down below the videos.
Share us with your friends. Do not be shy. All right, well, this has been Movies for the People, and if you're left wondering if Lando and L3 fucked, you're not alone. I'm wondering the same.